Alright guys, we're back with a banger of a video. It is a new month. That means we have a new monthly special from the Greedy Banker. This month they've gone a little different. They don't have any burgers in the lineup. I'm quite excited for this one. It sounds like a banger to me. And this isn't even all of it. There's some extra stuff which I decided not to get. Basically, let me run you through what we have here. It's the theme for this month is patty melts. So we have a traditional patty melt, a croissant patty melt, which I've never ever had before. I'm quite excited for that. And we have some patty melt loaded fries. Now the patty melt and the croissant patty melt are £10 45 pence each, with a side of regular skin-on fries. When I placed the order, believe it or not, I actually told them, hold the fries. There is actually a limit to how much I can eat. I know that's hard to believe, but that's how it is. So I'm very keen to dig into this. I do love a good patty melt. I've never ever had a croissant patty melt. It sounds gorgeous to me. So yeah, let me give you a closer look at everything. Here is the loaded fries. They are looking good. Very generous portion of them. Here is our croissant patty melt. You can see the cheese in there. You can see that sauce is bacon jam. Ooh, my mouth's watering for that. And then of course the traditional patty melt itself. It all looks beautiful. Let's get into it. So as I said, let's start with the patty melt. £10 45 pence, including a side of fries, which I don't have. Let me give you the blurb quickly. Signature 28-day dry aged beef patties smashed between lots of cheese, bacon jam, and sesame seeded toasted bread. Does that not sound just gorgeous? Let me see if I can open this thing up. It's very much stuck together, but there you can get a bit of a view of the inside. That is something. Right, let's I'm hoping this is like meaty and cheesy. It should be. Let's get into it. Quality bread. It hits the spot well. It is meaty and cheesy, as expected. The bacon jam is adding a how do you describe it? Like a savory sweetness to it, which is very enjoyable. And then the whole thing has a nice salty undertone to it. And this seeded bread is just absolutely gorgeous. That is close to perfection. You can, when you're ordering, you can get double patties on it if you want. This is just single patty. I think a double patty for this would be the sweet spot. It's got all the flavor it needs. I wouldn't mind that extra patty for a little extra meatiness, but it is superbly tasty. quality stuff right there. Right, let's move on to this croissant patty melt. I've always enjoyed a good patty melt. I've never had a croissant patty melt. That does look quite inviting, doesn't it? And it's actually 2 croissants. It's not like a croissant cut in half. There's actually 2 croissants that make it up. This is also $10.45 with a side of fries, which I don't have. Same thing as the patty melt, just using 2 croissants instead of bread. Let's actually see if we can get a look inside this one. Yeah, much the same. You can see the bacon jam, you can see the cheese, you can see that beautiful 28-day aged patty. Let's get into this and see what it's about. That is insane. It takes it to the next level. That right there is perfection. Replacing the bread with the croissant it's actually a genius idea. It has the same cheesy, meaty flavor, that same savory sweetness from the chili bacon, and then add to that the croissants are adding a nice buttery richness to it, that kind of unique croissant flavor. And in this case, the balance is just perfect. Where over here, I said it would have been better with double patties. This is spot on perfect with a single patty. That right there is something spectacular. It don't get much better than that. And I'm liking the fact that they've got the bacon jam in here. That's adding that in itself for both of these. That bacon jam is a very nice little level up that they've added in. Right, let's check out these. I'm sweating here today. Let's check out these loaded fries. Let me give you the blurb on these quickly. So the loaded fries are $9.95. And the blurb says, skin on deconstructed signature beef patty, bacon jam, lots of cheese, our heated cheese sauce, and crispy onions. So that does sound like a banger to me. I think we've got a bit of everything on the fork there. Let's give it a go. Unsurprisingly good. Their fries are always on point. We know those beef patties are gorgeous. The cheese, the jam works well together. Those are some pretty good loaded fries right there. I like the way they call it a deconstructed patty. The Greedy Bank has done it again with their monthly special. That bit of meat hanging off the end there. They've knocked it out the park again with this. It's a bit of a... So for this month, they didn't have a platter like they've had for the last how many months now. They just had the 3 individual items. As I said, these 2 here also come with a side of fries, which I said hold the fries. It would have been nice if they had have made some sort of a platter out of it. But that said, you can't fault the items themselves. This is absolutely quality stuff. It's definitely, the platter as a whole is a certified banger. There's something extra in these chips that it's got a bit of a spiciness to it that wasn't there for these. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Could it be something to do with the cheese sauce? But it's leaving a very nice aftertaste in my mouth. The platter as a whole, a certified banger. I did have one criticism, that being, which is easy to fix, right? When you order it, just order 2 patties on the Patty Melt. Make it a little bit meatier. The ratio of bread to meat is a little out on this. That said, it's still gorgeous. It's still gorgeous. This croissant, this thing here is just absolute perfection. It's a patty melt with that nice buttery flavor, buttery richness that you get from a croissant. Just spectacular. Can't fault that. That there is a certified banger just by itself. The loaded fries, epic as always. You get a very fair portion, very fair amount of toppings, and in this case the toppings are their signature patties with a bunch of cheese and other stuff. Just can't go wrong. All of it. All of this stuff here, one thing I'm enjoying about all of this is there's a nice salty undertone to everything across the whole range of it, which I'm quite enjoying. I quite like that. Certified banger from Greedy Banker once again. These guys hit it out the park every time. As usual, the stuff's not cheap, but you pay gourmet prices for gourmet food. And when it tastes this good, I don't mind paying it. I spotted a beautiful looking chunk of beef patty here. Let's get that with a chip quickly. Spot on. I don't mind paying the price for this stuff. It's an experience. It's just gorgeous. I wish I could properly describe the amount of joy in my mouth right now from the taste of this stuff. It is just incredible. They hit it out the park every time. Star of the show for this month though is definitely this croissant patty melt. This thing is... I've had many patty melts in my time. First time I've had a croissant patty melt, and it is the best. Just adding that buttery croissant to it is one hell of a level up. Right, and with that said, as usual, I'm just over talking it, so I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.